I mean, that's why the repression works is so powerful, because we're going directly to that mechanism.
Mm-hmm.
Because if I don't go directly to that repression mechanism, whether I'm a hurt repressor or an anger repressor or whatever, if I don't deal with that compulsion and that programming in the body that says you have to be different than you are, you have to be different, you have to push down your fill in the blank, you have to push this down, you have to show up differently, then we'll do what I did for 15 years, which was tried to do it in religion. I tried to do it in recovery and 12 step. I tried to do it in non-duality. It's like, it's like that mechanism of I have to be different than I am transfers to each of these systems that I enter into, right? So in Christianity, it would be,
Mm-hmm.
oh, well, I have to be a Christian. I have to believe in this. I have to believe that Jesus died or that whatever. And so I have to be different than I am. I have to be different. I'm sinful, so I have to be different. I have to be, or in recovery, it would be, you know, I'm an addict, so I can't use drugs or act out or whatever. I have to be different than I am. I have to not do that. I have to do this. So just reinforce, and in non-duality, of course, it's like, um, I have to be awake. I have to be, conscious. I have to be, so it's like
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
tricky, because it's like it doesn't matter the
Mm-hmm.
content of the it doesn't matter the content. That function of like I have to be different than I am, and that's what this work does. Is um, it makes that conscious, and we come out of repression. And then as I come out of repression, I'm like spirituality or religion or therapy or any of these things that I went to try to help me before just seems sort of irrelevant. I'm like, I don't need, that's not, if I can just be myself, I don't have to like
Yeah.
do some other
Buy
thing.
into.
I don't have to
Yeah.
add anything else to my life. I'm already just me, you know what I mean? So that's why I love
Mm-hmm.
this work so much. But yeah, you were going to say something about that. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. When I've been able to show up in any kind of way that feels honest and authentic, it's like I've spent so much of my life trying to control outcomes and circumstances and people so I wouldn't be distressed or disturbed or have
Mhm.
to feel my anger or whatever it is I'm trying not to feel, whatever it is I don't want to feel and I want to avoid feeling. It's like whenever I've been able to do that and just really show up as me, it doesn't matter what happens. It doesn't matter about the other person's reaction. It doesn't matter if the circumstances change or not. It doesn't matter if I get what I want or I don't get what I want, because what I really want is just to be myself, is just to be free to be myself. I think that's what all of us really want at core. It's just that what this work shows us is that what prevents us from doing that is just our need to feel safe or get love. Like, no, 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 I've got to be safe. So I can't be who I am because I got to be safe. Or I
Right.
can't be who I am because I've got to get their love. If I who I am, I won't get their love. And so we're still like we're still responding as though we're that little kid in that family system that has to not show up fully as who we are because we won't get what we need if we do. Just it isn't true anymore. It isn't necessary and it isn't true. And it causes a tremendous amount of suffering because I think underneath that there's a life force in all of us that just wants to be who we are and to be free and to be free to express it. And and I think that's what this work enables. And it's not a magic bullet. It doesn't happen all at one time. It requires a lot of, you've got to keep showing up for it and you've got to keep making the unconscious conscious. And most of us don't even know we're unconscious. So it's like, what? You know, so there's a lot to it, but also it's just when you get a glimpse of what it's like to really fully step into who you are and to be fully alive and have all of your feelings online and be able to show up, you just go, wow, this is what I'm here for.
Yeah. 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 You're like, I'm good. I'm good.